The FBI's top-secret files on Tesla after his death. After Tesla's death, the FBI seized all of his files. What was hidden in them? What do the declassified files reveal? When Nikola Tesla died alone in room 3327 of the New Yorker Hotel on January 7, 1943, the world lost one of its greatest inventors and visionaries. But Tesla's passing set in motion a series of events shrouded in suspicion, secrecy, and intrigue that would fuel speculation for decades to come. Barely had news of his death reached the outside world before government officials arrived at the scene, determined to secure every scrap of his legacy. What followed was a scramble for his documents, inventions, and secrets, an episode that continues to fascinate historians, conspiracy theorists, and technophiles alike. Tesla had long been the subject of fascination, not just for his genius in harnessing electricity and pioneering wireless technologies, but for his bold claims about inventions that could purportedly change the world, or even end it. In his later years, Tesla spoke openly of a death ray, a particle beam weapon he claimed could render armies and navies obsolete, making war impossible. In the shadow of World War II, such claims seemed less like fantasy and more like a potential threat to national security. So when the brilliant inventor died, the U.S. government acted swiftly. The Office of Alien Property Custodian, a government entity responsible for handling assets of foreign nationals during wartime, moved quickly to seize everything Tesla had left behind. Federal agents descended on the New Yorker Hotel, gathering a staggering collection of trunks, boxes, and crates said to contain Tesla's papers, technical drawings, apparatus, and personal effects. In all, it amounted to 2 truckloads of material. The nature of Tesla's work, the timing of his death, and the rapid intervention of government authorities fueled rumors that the inventor's files contained technological secrets of world-altering significance. Was there truly a blueprint for a death ray hidden among the documents? Did Tesla's files contain breakthroughs in wireless energy transmission, earthquake machines, or other advanced technologies unknown to the public? The truth, it seemed, was locked away behind closed doors. The first careful examination of Tesla's seized effects fell to Dr. John G. Trump, a distinguished electrical engineer and MIT professor, uncle to future President Donald Trump. Dr. Trump was commissioned by the government to analyze the entirety of Tesla's papers and possessions, with a particular focus on any materials that might have military value. After a thorough review, Dr. Trump concluded that the majority of Tesla's papers were primarily of a speculative, philosophical, and promotional character. He found no tangible evidence of a functional death ray or any new workable principles that could be weaponized. According to his report, the vast trove of documents consisted largely of theoretical musings, correspondence, and descriptions of inventions that, while imaginative, lacked the details necessary for practical realization. Despite Dr. Trump's skepticism, the U.S. military remained intrigued by the possibility that Tesla's files might contain hidden gems. The Air Technical Service Command at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, a hub for advanced military research, requested copies of Tesla's papers related to beam weaponry in 1945. But as fate would have it, these copies were reportedly lost, and the project withered away. The official narrative was that there was nothing of immediate value in Tesla's files, but the aura of secrecy surrounding the episode would only deepen the mystery. For years, the whereabouts and contents of Tesla's papers remained the subject of wild speculation. Some believed that the government had uncovered dangerous technologies and was keeping them hidden for fear they might fall into enemy hands. Others suspected that the files contained revelations about free energy, anti-gravity, or other suppressed inventions. And among the most persistent rumors was the idea that the FBI itself had taken possession of Tesla's files, storing them in top-secret archives far from public view. The truth about the FBI's involvement, however, is more nuanced. Recently declassified FBI files, made public through the Freedom of Information Act, shine new light on the agency's role in the saga. The documents reveal that the FBI did not actually seize Tesla's papers, nor did it possess microfilm copies of them. In fact, the agency's primary concern was to determine the location of Tesla's files after his death, particularly to ensure that none of the information would be accessed by foreign agents or hostile powers. The FBI documents show considerable anxiety about the possibility that Tesla's work might be of use to America's enemies. One memorandum, dated January 9, 1943, just 2 days after Tesla's death, notes that the agency should be kept informed about the disposition of his papers. Another file records the Bureau's efforts to track down the location of Tesla's trunks, which were being held by the Office of Alien Property Custodian. The FBI also kept tabs on Sava Kosanovic, Tesla's nephew and a Yugoslav diplomat, who was lobbying for the return of his uncle's effects to the family. In the years that followed, the FBI's role remained largely that of an observer, monitoring developments, corresponding with other agencies, and responding to inquiries about Tesla's legacy. The files contain numerous references to rumors about the inventor's death ray, but always in the context of unsubstantiated claims. The agency was aware of public speculation, but found no hard evidence of any functioning weapon or breakthrough technology in the seized material. One of the more interesting threads in the FBI files is the persistent uncertainty about the total number of trunks and boxes containing Tesla's effects. Upon Tesla's death, the FBI recorded that there were 80 such trunks. But when Tesla's estate was finally settled in court in 1952, and his belongings were shipped to Belgrade for preservation in the Nikola Tesla Museum, only 60 trunks arrived. What happened to the missing 20 trunks remains an unsolved mystery. Some suggest they may simply have been misplaced or combined for shipping, but others believe they were retained by U.S. authorities for further study, or possibly lost to history. The declassified FBI files also debunk some of the more sensational rumors that have clung to the story over the years. For instance, while it's true that Dr. John G. Trump was tasked with reviewing Tesla's papers, his report was unambiguous. There was no death ray, no secret energy source, no blueprint for world-destroying weapons. The files show no evidence of a cover-up, no indication of secret government programs based on Tesla's work, and no suggestion that the FBI itself ever possessed or withheld Tesla's papers. Yet the gaps and silences in the historical record have allowed the legend to flourish. The fact that some of Tesla's trunks never made it to Belgrade, combined with the loss of copies of his beam weapon papers at Wright-Patterson, has provided fertile ground for speculation. In a world haunted by Cold War anxieties and the ever-present specter of technological breakthrough, the idea that Tesla's secrets might still be hidden in a government vault holds a powerful allure. Over time, the legend of Tesla's lost files has become a kind of modern myth, a story about genius, secrecy, and the unknown potential of human invention. It is a tale that reflects both our fascination with technological progress and our fear of its consequences. For every sober assessment of Tesla's legacy, there is a competing narrative of suppressed science, hidden weapons, and lost opportunities. The myth endures not because of what is in the files, but because of what might have been. So, what do we know for sure about the contents of Tesla's files? Thanks to the combined efforts of historians, scientists, and government archivists, much of the material seized after Tesla's death has been catalogued and is now held at the Nikola Tesla Museum in Belgrade, Serbia. These include notebooks, correspondence, patent applications, technical drawings, and personal effects. For scholars, the archives provide a fascinating window into the mind of a man who was, by turns, a technical genius, a dreamer, and a relentless self-promoter. The surviving papers reveal Tesla's extraordinary range of interests, from wireless transmission of energy and radio communication to advanced turbines, atmospheric electricity, and even the possibility of interplanetary communication. They show a man constantly searching for the next great breakthrough, never content to rest on his laurels. Yet they also reveal the difficulties Tesla faced in translating his ideas into practical inventions in his later years. As for the death ray, the surviving documents suggest that Tesla was working on a concept he called the teleforce, a high-energy particle beam that he believed could be used to shoot down aircraft at long range. Tesla described the device in broad terms, but never provided the technical details needed to construct a working model. In public statements, he claimed that the weapon could bring about an era of peace by making war impossible. Yet to this day, no one has found sufficient evidence in his papers to suggest that the device ever existed beyond the realm of theory. The declassified FBI files underscore this point. While government officials took Tesla's claims seriously enough to investigate, and while the military explored the possibility that his ideas might be of value, the ultimate conclusion was that Tesla's files contained no practical secret weapons. The fear that his inventions might fall into enemy hands was understandable in the context of World War II, but the reality was more mundane. Tesla's later work, for all its brilliance, was often highly speculative and lacked the practical engineering required for immediate application. Still, the story is not without its unresolved mysteries. The missing trunks, the lost copies of beam weapon papers, and the long delay in returning Tesla's effects to his family all add layers of intrigue. And the fact that the U.S. government acted so quickly and decisively to secure Tesla's papers suggests that, at the very least, officials believed there was something of value or danger hidden among his effects. In the end, the story of the FBI's top-secret files on Nikola Tesla is less about hidden weapons and more about the enduring power of myth. Tesla himself was a master at cultivating mystery, a man who understood that the promise of future breakthroughs could be as compelling as the achievements of the past. His life and work continue to inspire, not just because of what he accomplished, but because of what he dreamed was possible. For those seeking hard evidence of lost inventions or suppressed technologies, the declassified files may be a disappointment. What they reveal is a story of caution, curiosity, and a deep respect for the potential power of technological innovation. They show a government responding to the uncertainties of wartime, erring on the side of security, and ultimately concluding that the secrets of Tesla's genius were less tangible than his legend would suggest. Yet, for all the gaps and silences, the myth persists. It is a testament to Tesla's enduring appeal that new generations continue to search for hidden truths in his papers, hoping perhaps that one day the lost trunks will be found, the missing documents recovered, and the final secrets of the great inventor revealed. Until then, the shadow of Tesla's genius will linger, a reminder of the mysterious interplay between science, secrecy, and the restless imagination of the human mind. And so the legend of Tesla's top-secret files lives on, not in the vaults of the FBI, but in the imaginations of all those who dare to dream of a world transformed by the power of invention.